the human robot.
I am Prem. I'm a thief. I'm going to get myself a super robot as an accomplice. What fun! I shall soon be a rich man. May I help you, sir? I wish to buy a robot. We manufacture efficient robots for industry, construction companies, plumbing, cleaning, and as caretakers for specialized work. Our best ones are for people like you to use in their homes. Please come this way. Brilliant. Good day, sir. Welcome to Super Robots Plaza. Your visit here will be worthwhile. This one is perfectly programmed to function in household cleaning, arranging, collecting groceries from the supermarket, looking after the lawn, mailing letters, telling you about your favorite TV program, selecting the interesting news items from the news of your interest from the newspaper. All you need is a remote control for commands. You mean while sitting at home, I can command the robot in the city market? Yes, it operates within a radius of half a kilometer. This one is called Ram Singh 070. Good, I'll take him. Certainly, sir. Come along with me to the office. I will check Ram Singh's functions and give you the manual to understand how to give the commands and make your robot function properly. It's a good deal. I must tell you, like all robots, this one also follows the rules. The robot Ram Singh will obey his master, but he will not harm human beings and he will not harm himself. Please sign this sale deed and a contract that you will not misuse the robot. If Ram Singh, my efficient robot, can shop or groceries, then why not better thing like jewels? At one time, maids used to go to the grocers with the people they worked for. Now I have a super robot, Ram Singh. Go and get a trolley. Ram Singh, the robot. Get some butter and jam, a loaf of bread, a bottle of tomato sauce, and a kilo of sugar. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. 2 kilograms of mangoes, ripe and juicy. Pay at the cash counter, Ram Singh. Pick up a necklace noiselessly, or I will switch your system off. This is top secret. Wonderful, Ram Singh. You are a super robot. You do the stealing, and I shall become rich and remain safe. Ram Singh, quietly pick up some Afghani grapes for me.
4 days later.
Your Honor, this man is Mr. P. Chopra. The police have been receiving complaints about the shoplifting and thefts. A fruit vendor saw this robot, Ram Singh 070, purchased by Mr. P. Chopra from Super Robots Plaza, stealing some expensive Afghani grapes and putting them in his storage unit. We put cameras in many jewelers' shops and managed to catch Ram Singh stealing precious gems at one shop. The police arrested Mr. P. Chopra at home, but as we couldn't prove the charges immediately, Mr. Chopra got bail. I request your permission to question Mr. P. Chopra. Permission is granted. What have you to say in your defense, Mr. Chopra? Someone else seems to have tampered with Ram Singh 070's programs. Why did you buy a robot in the first place? I bought him to help me at home. You directed all his movements. Of course, but I couldn't alter his programs. Perhaps all the Super Robots Plaza, somebody has been hiding Ram Singh's controls. I am no computer man, Your Honor. Considering Mr. Chopra's explanation and the happenings of the last few days, when so many jewelers and curio dealers have been affected, it seems important to know the doings of the robot Ram Singh 070. All these things happened after Ram Singh was bought by Mr. P. Chopra. Ram Singh has a place where memory is stored. We will be able to get all the required information from there. I request that Ram Singh 070 be called to the witness box tomorrow. Mr. P. Chopra, you may step down from the witness box. We will adjourn proceedings for the day. Ram Singh 070 may be brought to the court tomorrow. Look at the headlines. Robot goes to the court. How exciting. I came here early in the morning and was lucky to get a seat. Quiet. The judge has arrived. So has the robot. Look at him. And there is Mr. P. Chopra. See how he walks? He is blue. Order in the courtroom. Your Honor, I'm told by super robots that the memory of the robot contains information of the previous week. But the case started a fortnight after the incident. The needed information must be wiped out. Your Honor, the robot has been switched off for the last 2 weeks, so that the recording of the week before that must still be in the robot's memory. Counsel Goel, please continue. Ram Singh 070 may please be brought to the witness box. Ram Singh 070, who is your master? Mr. Prem Chopra. What did you do for Mr. Chopra? Cleaning, moving the lawn, washing, doing the dishes, shopping. Ram Singh 070, recall for the court your activities for the last 6 days. Opened the boot of the car, emptied the groceries, shut the boot, turned, moved 30 steps, stopped, curio shop on the left, instructions, signal blank, moved left, turned 20 steps. Stop, reverse and play again. Notice the pause, Your Honor. Some action has not been revealed. What were those instructions? Who gave the instructions? Information not to be revealed. But why? Robots do not disobey their masters. Your Honor, those special instructions were from Mr. Chopra. Immediately after that, a jade Ganpati was picked up from the curio shop. But we still don't have any proof that Mr. Chopra gave the instructions. Ram Singh, what were the instructions? Information not to be revealed. Several people who have suffered losses will suffer if the instructions are not reported. Robots do not harm people. Ram Singh, you have to remember the instructions. Mr. Chopra is requested not to speak to the witness. Tell me, Ram Singh, what were those instructions? Information not to be revealed. You don't understand, Ram Singh 070. All those people who have lost their goods have lost their money. Now what were those instructions? Speak up, Ram Singh. No, Ram Singh. Keep quiet. Come on, Ram Singh. Oh no, he is dead. He couldn't disobey the programmed instructions. He sacrificed himself rather than break the rules. Robots don't harm people or disobey their masters. Those instructions from Mr. P. Chopra could not be revealed. If Ram Singh 070 disobeyed his master, he would have destroyed himself. He did not disobey him. He would harm the other people. He chose to die rather than be unfaithful or cause harm to people. Your Honor, I'm sorry. I did instruct Ram Singh to rob from those shops. I have lost my closest and most faithful friend, Ram Singh 070. I'm a bad man. I'm guilty. I deserve whatever punishment the court awards.